bite.
So who do you love? Who? Hey, this is Jeff and Terry with SEMO Exotics. We thought we would let you meet our owl monkeys. Allie, and there's Bugz, our Bugzy. Oh, y'all are in the dark.
Well, we can't help that.
We'll get over here. It is dark out here.
Hopefully, they're nocturnal. They don't
they are. They're nocturnal. And we're out in the outside enclosure that's off of our porch, giving them a little playtime with us.
Take that away.
And the reason why I said who, and it's not just because it's, an owl monkey, but it's because they actually will make a hooing sound, especially when they can't find you, they hoo. So Bugzy is 2 years old. He turned 2 in September. Allie will actually be 2 next month. Big January 11th baby. Bugzy was a September 11th baby. Now these two actually are pets. They're not rescues. We've had them. We got Allie when she was 4 weeks old, and Bugz when I think he was 9 weeks old when we actually got him. Allie is actually Owlee. We call her Allie. We call her Alley Cat. We call her, yeah, she definitely is trouble.
She's a good trouble, though.
She's a mess. She's a lot of fun. She is definitely something else. And then Bugz, we call him Bugman, Bugz. Boogaloo. Oh, come on over here in the date. Come on over here in the light, bud. Come on. One of the really cool things about owl monkeys is they give you kisses. Where's Allie?
She's behind you. Come on up. Right here.
Allie, can you give a kiss?
Allie, give me kisses.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Come here, give me kisses.
No, we really do not have to break up squabbling between these guys. Now we've got marmosets, and we've got 2 troops of marmosets because the marmosets, there's 4 of them, and they were actually all together as one troop when they kicked one of the girls out. We think that there was a problem with her health. So now we have 2 troops of marmosets. We have the capuchins, which I think you saw the other day when you were on with us. And so they're all together, and sometimes they do squabble, but these 2, they've been together since they were babies. Now they wrestle and they play a lot, but there's really never any kind of sibling rivalry. You can talk straight. Come on over here. So we're going to switch up here.
Let's switch off because they're wanting to be on Mama right now.
Yeah. So, and one of the funny things about Bugman is when he gets in trouble, and I tell him, I get on to him, I tell him, no, or stop doing that. He'll come up and he gives me kisses like, oh, do you really think I did that on purpose? Absolutely not.
Sometimes he'll do it and then go back to doing what he wasn't supposed to be doing because he's thinking, well, I gave you kisses. It makes it all right now.
They're over there behind you.
So.
That's the fun thing about monkeys. You'll just be steadily moving because they're always on the go. Now with the owl monkeys, they are herbivores, yes. So they love their greens. They love vegetables, which is awesome because these 2 eat so good, and they love meat. Allie actually loves ribs. Ribs is one of her favorite things. We'll just give her a little bit of a rib with just with the bone with just a little bit meat left, and she will chow down on it. It's really good. When they find something that they really like, they make this really cool purring noise. It's really awesome. I think on our Facebook page, I actually have some videos of them purring. So they get 2 plates a day. They'll get a regular plate in the morning. They'll have like some vegetables, and they'll have monkey biscuits and stuff like that. And then at night, I buy them a spring mix, and they'll get their spring mix and have, they can't have iceberg lettuce, but we'll buy like romaine lettuce, different types of lettuce like that for them. And they'll get like, they love mini sweet peppers. They love sweet potatoes. They'll eat the sweet potatoes raw or cooked. It doesn't matter. They don't care. They love fruit. They don't get a lot of fruit because fruit's actually too sweet for them. It's really strange. I know it sounds really weird to think that fruit can be too sweet, because you think of monkeys eating fruit in the wild. Well, actually, what's grown in the wild has never been grown for human consumption. So when they started bringing fruit over, well, fruit anywhere that they sell it for human consumption, they've kind of done some altering to the taste so that it is a sweeter taste so that we'll want to eat it. And so therefore, for the monkeys, it's kind of hard to feed them like that. Everybody thinks monkeys love bananas.
So, in answer to your last 2 questions there, they do let us sleep because we don't have to be with them, especially the owls. They're really good about being good monkeys. They play together.
These guys, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but these guys, they kind of sleep off and on in a 24-hour period. So, like in the beginning, in the mornings when we get up, they're up with us for a little bit, and then they go into their sleep cage where they have naked time. They're in there for about 8 hours, and they kind of play in their cage, and they're up and down sleeping. And then when they come out at night, when everybody else goes to bed, they actually free roam in our living room. Our living room is monkey proof, and so they free roam in the living room and play all night. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Now, yes, they do get a lot of protein because they are carnivorous also. They do love, every monkey we have loves meat, whether it be fish, rabbit, steak, you name it. If it's meat, they're going to eat it. Yeah, they love to catch the mealworms. We give them mealworms. They love eggs of all styles. And yeah, you see monkey and banana pictures all the time, but and they love bananas, but we just don't let them have as much as they would like to have because they are too sweet. Bananas are very sweet for them.
They love dragon fruit. Oh my gosh.
Goodness, yes.
Dragon fruit is, I think, probably everybody's favorite fruit here. Cashews. They love cashews. They're not big fans of almonds. Sometimes walnuts and pecans, peanuts, but mainly cashews. We just buy big tubs of raw cashews for them, and they'll eat those. Love peanuts. Oh, give them a peanut and a peanut shell, which I should go get one and let everybody watch them eat. Mealworms. They love those kind of things. They're just, and I don't want the other monkeys to hear this, but the owl monkeys are my favorite. I don't know why. They're just like so sweet. And
yeah, they're very loving. And
Bugz is probably the most calm, laid back dude you could ever imagine. I mean, he loves everybody. He's helped us with feeding baby goats before. We've had baby goats that we've had to bottle feed, and we've brought into the house. And then he's actually helped with the granddaughter when she was a baby. Come here, wild child. When she was a baby, he helped hold her bottle before. Now, Allie, she's a little different. She's not quite as. It's funny. Jeff's gotten locked out. Sophie's in the house, and we're out here, and she's locked the sliding glass door. She's done that to us before many times. It's always something around here, so he's going to have to climb in. Climb in through. Well, we'll have to go out the other door. We have, when you come into our playrooms, this is actually an extension on our porch. We had a big wraparound porch. This is horse panels. And then from the horse panels, we have a small gauged, like a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch wire behind that. So if the marmosets come out here, same thing on the top. I know you can't really see up there. But it's up there on the top too. So we don't have to worry about anybody getting out or anything getting in. Right now we have garden tin, our greenhouse tin that's on the outside to help keep it warm in here. Of course, we have our little heaters and stuff like that. We've got a metal door there. And then we've got the sliding glass door because in the middle is a catch room. So you could have this room that we're in right now. And then like over there, which I'm not going to go out yet, but over there is another playroom and it goes into a bedroom where they can actually go into the in and out that window into that bedroom. And they have a playroom in there. So we only have one door that goes out, and if we get locked out of the house, then out in here, this is what we have to do. Yeah, she's done it to us before. And of course, you can't have a lock for the sliding glass door. Monkeys are definitely something else. Come over here, guys. Come here. So these guys, like I said, they'll play off and on through the day. And then at night, they play through the night, sleep some. They've got a big area inside with toys and everything that they can go play. And where our bedroom is, I mean, if we heard a big, huge crash, of course, we would be concerned. But we keep everything. I mean, we take knobs off of the stove. The refrigerators are locked. We have magnets on the cabinets, the drawers, so no monkeys can get in there and get into stuff like that. All of our monkeys do have cage time, but their cage time is generally whatever their sleep time is. And that way they can, because they wear diapers whenever they're out. And then that way they have naked time because everybody needs naked time. Nobody wants to wear a diaper all the time. But these guys, they're just so funny. They'll get to wrestling and entertaining. And it's just a lot of fun. So yes, it's more than childproof because you'll find that monkeys do things that even your children won't. But it's like having a toddler that is on crack because, I mean, they're just like nonstop, just moving all the time, getting into stuff. Did you bring them a peanut?
No.
Oh, okay. So they're just always, all of them. They make you tired just watching them sometimes because it's so crazy. I wish it was a little brighter and they'd come over in the light. Now, Allie, in the mornings when I'm doing breakfast for the monkeys, getting everybody's breakfast cooked and served up, she likes to turn my kitchen light off because she's like, it's too dark. I don't want all this light. It's too bright. You're right. I said too dark. She goes over there and flips my lights, turns them off. Come here, guys. Bugzy, Allie. Come here, Allie. Allie, cat. Allie. If I wasn't wanting them over here, they would be over here into everything. Everything. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bug. Yeah. Come on over here. Oh, come on. So we have these swings that we've made all over the house. Everybody swings and plays. We try to keep a lot of enrichment for everybody. We do a lot of foraging things. Sometimes we'll give them like toilet paper rolls shoved with food and paper, and they have to figure out how to get into them. We'll wrap up boxes We do that more for the capuchins, but the owls love it. Even the marmosets into the stuff. I wish they would. Hoo hoo. Are you going to purr for us?
Not yet.
But look at that face. That is definitely a face.
Only a mother can love.
Only a mother can love. Now, I wouldn't say that we're saints. It's been a lot of learning, and especially as you take in the rehomes, these guys are easy because they've been with us from birth. When you get into, which we'll do some lives with and introduce our rehomes one at a time and give their backstories. And it's like today's not been a good day for one of them, and he's had a rough day. Me and him have not gotten along today, not at all. He's attacked me a couple of times, just out of being mean.
But he's only been here for a month.
Yeah, I mean, he's a work in progress. That's some of the things that whenever you take in rehomes or rescues, then it's the stuff that you expect, and you just have to work through it. You have to figure out, okay, so today's not our day. I kind of, when he's in a today's not my day, leave me alone, then he's just kind of left alone some, and we don't try to push it. Look, come here, Bug. I love their little smacky noises too. It's raining, so that's probably all you hear.
It's freezing rain too.
That was ugly words. You shouldn't say stuff like that.
But it is. I know because I was in it. Their kisses. Mm-hmm.
When Allie was a baby, she used to get behind my neck when we would watch TV, and she would sing. It was so sweet. It was the sweetest songs. Yes. Attacks are not fun. Now, and I guess when I say attack, I should explain, we're not talking about death type attacks. I mean, he was ugly. He was being mean. Bailey does not have any teeth, thank goodness, because like today he got really mad and he likes to pull my hair, and he'll grab 2 handfuls and pull, and I don't know how I have any hair left because that's what he does. And he grabbed a hold of my ear with his mouth. Yeah, and of course, you know, he don't have teeth, but it's still a lot of pressure because them jaws are hard. But you know, with any animal, whether they have teeth or don't have teeth, you know, you have to worry about a bite, and you always have to be prepared and know what action you're going to take when it happens. Oh, yeah, I was actually, she said that she was attacked by a dog, and now she's afraid of all the breeds. I actually was bit at the age of 7, and I've still got scar marks from a dog that they told me was sweet and loving, and they had to beat him off of me to make him let go. So I get it, but yeah, I still love dogs. I don't know. I'm too stupid to be afraid too much, I guess. And yes, Bailey especially is very strong.
He's a big old boy.
He is a big old boy, and we have to be able to control him by leash and commands. And that's the thing that we're working on right now, is the commands of when he is misbehaving and coming and lashing out, that he knows that that's unacceptable, and he's learning that when we tell him no, that he has consequences for that. And sometimes consequences is that he's got to go in his bed cage, or sometimes he is not allowed special privileges. It's just kind of like having a kid. I mean, you figure out what kind of, lack of a better word, punishment works best with them. And Most of the time his is he has to go in a cage so that he can calm down and get in a better mood, and then he gets back out.
One thing that a lot of people misunderstand about everything, humans, animals, the whole nine yards, is you hear the term alpha thrown around a lot. And you do. You have to show them who the alpha is. But the alpha is not always the one that's the mean one, the vicious one, but if you really truly study alpha in animals, it's the ones that can protect anybody and will protect anybody. The one that will discipline, but do it without going overboard. If you can discipline with love, you can do it discipline with meeting them where they need to be met, but not losing your cool with them. You have to be able to address correcting them, but do it in a way that you're addressing it, that they understand. Okay, well, this could have gone a lot worse. You could have hurt me because you had me in a position to hurt me, but you didn't. It's you're the alpha. You win. I'm not the one that can do that. So that's the thing we're struggling with him, because he is a big boy. He is very strong, and he wants to be the alpha, but he doesn't have the means of being the alpha that he wants to be, because all he knows is aggression right now. So he's having to learn that, and he's having to get met with being held, being stopped where he's trying to be aggressive. He has to be contained and then loved on. And that's what we're always trying to do. Is we may have to grab him up and we may have to really pin him hard against us or whatever, but then we just talk to him calmly and rub his face, and you'll feel his body melt. He realizes he's done messed up, but he also knows he's going to get punished. As far as like right now, he's in his sleep cage. That's his punishment for attacking. So, and he knows, because I've went in there to check on him, and he's pouting and he's covering his head and he's making cooing noises, trying to convince me that, hey, I know I messed up. Let me out. So, and I will here shortly.
And when he comes out, he'll come up to me and he'll apologize, and he's real sorry, and he'll give me kisses and what I call lovings. He'll grab my arm and he'll hold me and love me, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about loving each other. That's our talking. But yeah, and that's the key with monkeys, and especially when you have one that is a rehome, in which when we get into Bailey, we'll get into more, when we meet Bailey, we'll get into more about that. But with Bailey, he was raised in one household, and he was there until November. So he's only been with us since the first part of November. And when he come here, he was here with us for 4 days, and we realized there was some problems, some health issues or something that something wasn't right. And so we took him to our vet, and he actually stayed at our vet for 12 days. And then we got him back. So we've really only had him back here probably right at about a month, to be honest. And we're still waiting on blood works and stuff like that to figure some of the stuff out that's going on with him. Because we really think there's more to it than what we know right now. But the thing with Bailey, that we've already accomplished so much. In April, with his original caretakers, he stopped wearing a diaper. Just nope, would bite him, whatever, because he didn't want to wear the diaper. But within 2 days of being here, Jeff's able to diaper him. He won't let me diaper him, but Jeff can diaper him. So, I mean, we've made a lot of progress with him, but it is going to be a long process, and we're in it for the long run. So that'll be our blessing when everything calms down and it's just a normal day. What's he doing?
He's standing on top of your head and just reaching the ceiling. There's it's the chain for the fan. He's pulled it through the ceiling.
Oh, leave that alone, silly boy.
Come here, Boogaloo. Yeah, leave him alone. All right.
So Bailey, yes, Bailey did belong to somebody else. All our rehomes, which we've got we've got a total of 9 monkeys. Out of the 9 monkeys, 4 of them, look at Sophie. Can you see her? She's trying to get attention because she wants to come here with us, but she can't be with the owl monkeys. They don't like each other. So these guys and then 2 of our marmosets we've had since they were babies. That's what got us started in monkeys. And then we found our passion. But all the others have had previous homes. And
had multiple previous homes.
Yep, some of them's had multiple previous homes, and some of them's had really good homes, and some of them's had not so great homes. But we will be doing lives with each individual one and kind of going over their story, just kind of getting the backstory on them and the progress we've made with them. Because I think everybody's made tremendous progress just in the amount of time they've been here. But we're going to get off here and go get some monkeys fed their nighttime dinners. We just thought it would be fun. I don't know how well you've been able to see the owls because they keep wanting to be in the dark. But they're so stinking cute. That right, my alley cat. But it's been fun. And
We're just seeing
I see it's kind of hard to have a monkey as a pet. It is a lot of work to have a monkey as a pet. And that's why, yeah, and that's why everybody doesn't need monkeys, because monkeys are a long commitment. People don't realize there are some owl monkeys that actually live to the age of 30 and 40 years old. The capuchins, there's even been some that's lived up into their 50s. Owl monkeys actually were brought into the United States as research monkeys because they're great for testing for malaria and stuff like that. There is a conservatory in Florida that's all they do is they take the owl monkeys after they are, I guess, tested out of the research facilities. But we're going to get on and we will see you guys another time.